YouTube, good morning. It's your boy Hendra back with another one. I'm gonna react to this latest Kendra G video that dropped. I don't know, I think within the last 12 hours. So we're gonna get straight into it.
Hello?
Hello.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
What's your name, baby girl?
Danielle Woke.
Yeah, okay, bring the camera down a little bit. All new Kendra G singles dating. Where you calling me from, boo?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, I gotta see your face though. So you're so close. Move back a little bit, okay? There we go. There we go. Louisville, Kentucky. How old are you?
I am 52.
Okay, you look good. 52.
Thank you.
What you do for a living?
I am a transporter for a very rental car service. I just say that. A rental car company. I'm a transporter.
Um, so Louisville, Kentucky. 52. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have a son, 33, and I have daughters, 29. I'm a grandmother.
So it's one son, 33, and a daughter, 29?
Two daughters, twins, 29.
Oh, okay. Are they both, well, obviously they work on the same man. Have you ever been married?
No, never been married.
Okay. So we got Danielle, Louisville, Kentucky, 52 Gemini, transporter, Mazda twins.
Alright, so Danielle, 52. I think she had 3 kids, but they all grown and gone. Let's see what she looking for. She done sound like she had 3 kids with one man. They ain't never married. Let's see what she looking for.
And never married. What kind of man you looking for?
I am looking for a man around my age, between the ages of 42 and 52. I am on your single site. I am active. I have my name, but I keep getting younger men, like between 20 and 34. I don't want anybody's child. I want a grown man. I want a man that has a lot of things in common with me, but on your site, I cannot get past being in their 30s. Inundating my messages.
Okay, let me do me a favor, make sure light is good. Okay, well the great thing now is this is gonna give you more exposure.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
gonna give you more exposure.
Yes, ma'am.
And you are 52, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Here's the reality I'm gonna just give my women who I think 24 I'm right for you. That's kind of young, but you almost gotta be open minded a little bit because sometimes the minute you're at your age category, they're going younger,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So if the men in your age category, not all,
Okay.
but there's a handful that want to go younger. So then therefore the guy that you want might want somebody younger. So it's almost like I do think 24 and 30 and all that is too young. Um, but maybe be open minded to 38 up, just a guy because ladies, listen, I tell y'all all the time, I'm not a relationship expert. Those are not the titles I give. What I
Right.
will tell you is I have collected data over 5 years of talking to over 15,000 single people. And one of the things I learned a lot is men tend to like, some especially men that have it together, right? They got
Yes.
a coin, they got their money, they well kept. Sometimes they go younger. So in order to not miss out, you might have to be open minded to.
Right.
Right?
Well, the thing is,
So basically, it's crazy. Before, Kendra used to give men a lot of flack for wanting younger women. Uh, as a matter of fact, I believe, I didn't react to it. I probably need to, but I know there was a guy on here probably less than a week ago who wanted, like, who would date as young as, like, 18 years old. And I know in the comments he got fried for that. Which, I mean, my personal opinion, 18 is too young, but I know, but even before that, like, men that came on here used to get a lot of flack for wanting women younger than them instead of wanting women around their age. So it's kind of a full circle moment now that Hendra is kind of like realized that yeah, men want to date younger, and she doesn't really give really as much pushback as she used to. So now she's basically telling women to date younger guys. And the only problem with that is these younger dudes that are hitting her up, man, they just trying to look for, they just trying to smash, man. They not. I doubt these young dudes. They just trying to hit it. They, I don't know. Younger dudes have this fantasy of effing a milf and all that stuff. So that's all this is. This ain't. This definitely is not gonna be a long term fix as far as a relationship goes. I don't see it anyways. I mean, a younger guy dating a 52-year-old, yeah, that's temporary. He just trying to hit that. Like Coach Greg Adams say, he just trying to hit that bottom. That's all that
Yeah,
is.
my children are gone. I'm empty nester. I don't want to deal with somebody who's still raising children. And that's just not my thing. Now, in person, I have no problem with me at my age. But just like I know I don't look my age. I get that. But I am 52. I'm getting ready to be 53 next month.
Okay. So let me get there. What is the age range you want to date?
Between 42 and 52.
Okay. Okay. So you are willing to go down a little bit. All right. So
Yes,
you go 10 years down.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So nothing under 42. Fair enough. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's keep going.
Okay.
So no men young. Anything else? But what do you want though? Because before I get to your deal breakers, what are the things you desire?
Okay, I'm just like I said, looking for someone kind of on the same path as me. A granddad, ready to travel. They not bringing a bunch of drama and extra baggage to the table because I don't have that. I don't have drama, so I don't want to have to unpack someone else's when my bag is just a shoulder bag. I don't want showing up with a suitcase, okay? I'm not big on about how much they make because I take care of myself. I have my own, everything I need, I can decide for myself. But he does need to be able to take care of himself. I'm not a sugar mama. I'm not a 50-50 woman. I've never been that, and I'm not going to start being that man. So I'm being very clear about that. I'm not going to be the nurse with the purse. I'm not her. I'm absolutely not her. So like I said, I just want someone has common, like, I'm not a religious woman. I am extremely spiritual. So, when they come with that, I'm looking for a God-fearing woman. My belief is that we are all gods having a divine journey. So I don't subscribe to organized religion. And sometimes it's a little difficult with people. But I'm standing on business when it comes to that. So, I don't want any separated men. I don't want any men, that still got a wife and trying to figure it out. No. Like I said, I would just like someone to meet me where I'm at. That's all I ask.
There you have it. I've been hearing the no nurse with a purse comment from a lot of my seasoned women.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kendra, I'm beating them with prostate cancer, erectile dysfunction. Oh, I could go on. You don't have enough time for the stories I can tell you.
So how do you know that? Do they tell you this on the first date?
Well, no, they tell, stay honest. I won't ask questions. I'm 52. I don't have time for that. So I'm going to be 100. I am in very good health, very good sexual health. So I'm looking for a person that can keep up with that. I want to see my charts, your last exam. I want all of that. Okay?
Well, that's why you need a younger guy then. Hey, listen, she said, hey man, she still want that bottom hit like Coach say. You know what I mean? She young, that thing's still hot and ready now. It's still hot and ready. And, she coming across dudes who have ED. So, yeah, you need to go down younger. Get you some guy in his late 30s. Them young 20s, they gonna wear that. They still got a lot. They still horned up. You know what I mean? They can go 2-3 rounds. It ain't nothing. So, hey, look, maybe you need to go younger so dudes can, wear that thing out the way you want it.
Okay, because I'm getting tested. I'm making sure I'm good, so I make things the same way. So the guy prostate cancer and his recovery and his treatment. He became erectile dysfunction. He can't, but he didn't know how to humble himself. He had the wrong attitude to be a part of that. So we're not gonna go there, but I'm just saying, I need someone to be healthy. I take care of myself. I'm 5'7", 140 pounds. I just want someone who can just keep up with me.
Okay. Okay, we put it out there. So was that your deal breakers? Are there any more?
No smokers. Absolutely no cigarette smokers. Absolutely none. Other than that, I'm a very resilient and I can adjust. I'm a practical person, so I'm not looking for anyone perfect. I'm just like I said, looking for someone who meets me at my level.
So you look a certain way.
I like them tall. I love them blue, dark. But hey, sometimes you gotta step out of your comfort zone and find, what you want.
Okay.
I'm willing to step out.
You willing to step out?
Yeah.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, like I said, he just needs to take care of himself. And don't look at me for the 50-50. No, don't look at me.
So okay, let's break this down. 50-50 in what way? Like if y'all live together?
For instance, if someone asks me to go out on a date, I don't think that you calling me requires me to come up with half the money. If you can't afford that, just say, can we hang out and go to the park? Work free. But don't get outside your income bracket and then think I'm gonna, throw you a life preserver. Because it's not gonna happen. Date in your income bracket. I'm a woman that's, hey, the museum's free on Sunday. We can do that. But don't get somewhere and get, past your pocket and then look at me and think, no, because I'm not her. I'm not her.
She being pretty reasonable. She's saying, look, if you're gonna ask me out on a date, don't ask me to split the bill at the end. Which, you know what? I agree with. I ain't giving her no pushback. Fellas, if you ask a girl out on a date, just listen, she expecting you to pay. And hey, ladies, vice versa. If you ask a guy out on, I believe whoever asks that individual on a date should pay, whether it's man or woman. That's just my opinion. So, if a man asks a woman on a date, yeah, you pay, bro. You the one asking her to come out. So, and I agree. And she said, hey, if you ain't got it like that's okay. We could do free stuff. There's plenty of free stuff to do, or stuff that it doesn't require as much of your finances. So she being reasonable from that standpoint. So shout out to her.
Okay. So listen, if you can't afford a date, don't offer the date. And if the date is a walk in the park, then that's the date you offer her.
Yeah. Stick to your dating bracket. Everybody doesn't need to go out and have a $300 date to get to know somebody per se. Just stay in line.
I got you.
That's all I
got you. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, I don't know if I can I
see his legs? I want to see this body because you told us about it. Wait, can you put the phone down and move?
Okay, let me see if I can set it down right here on the counter and step back a little bit. Is that too low?
Well, no, it needs to be lower. We're trying to see your legs.
It needs to be lower? Okay, let me see. Kendra, I'm making places for you to see. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you are there. You look great. Okay. Woo. Don't play with it.
53 in June.
Okay. You look good.
She looks really good. She has a nice body. Yeah, I mean, I think she's gonna attract a lot of dudes. Her kids grown and gone. She's not asking for nothing crazy. Yeah, I don't have really anything to say. Listen, as long as your Johnson work, then you're a vibe, fellas. You can get her. She in shape. She thin. She can be. You can toss her and flip her any type of way. I'm just saying, you can have a lot of fun with her. No, hey. So far, I ain't got no smoke for her.
So, DM, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was probably about, oh my gosh, Probably about 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
I don't lie about that. Probably about, I say about 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay, 2 or 3 months ago. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm not surprised. You know, she put heavy emphasis on that Johnson need to be working, and you need to be in good health. So I know she not gonna go without no dangling. Now I know you gotta have that. know you gotta have that.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Oh, I need to work on my impatience. I can be very impatient at times. I need to start giving people more grace as much as they give me. I can sometimes be an overthinker. I need to learn to trust the process and not think that I can control every situation. And thirdly, would be physical. I need to cut my sugar out. I'm an addict. So I need to work on that because they can have long-term effects. So those would be my 3 things.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a Gemini. I'm all kinds of fun. That's why. Because I'm going to bring life to wherever I go. So yeah, plus I'm an emotionally stable person. Like, I like a person that can honestly communicate with me. I don't like people to step on eggshells and, be respectful and considerate, but also just be honest. I like a man that can be vulnerable. I want to be the same. So yeah.
Okay, let's get into it. So we got Danielle, Kentucky, 52. She's a transporter, mom of twins. You said the guy can have kids?
Yeah, she can have them, but they need to be grown. I don't want no child support stories and, my baby mama dropped the baby off and now we can't go because, no, they need to be grown and, yeah.
Okay, let's get to it. What's your name on the app, honey?
It is Danielle _
I'm gonna shut it down right here. All in all, man, I think she'll catch. I don't know if she's looking for like marriage or anything like that. She probably just looking for a vibe, just a solid relationship. So, fellas, you can hit her up. I think she's just looking for a good time. She says she a Gemini, so she full of fun. So, all in all, I really don't have no smoke for this woman. She likes to play and she likes to have fun, and she definitely gonna want some dangling. So fellas, make sure your Johnson work if you're gonna hit her up. But she in good shape. She's really conscientious about her health, which is awesome. She seems to have a cool personality. Her kids grown and gone, so y'all can hang out, go out, travel. Y'all can do different things together. So let me know y'all thoughts. I overall think compared to most of the people who come on this show, she's actually pretty decent. So let me know your thoughts, man. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. The road to 5K subs. The grind don't stop. And I'll be back with another one later. Peace.